Hello, you beautiful legends, and welcome to Blunt Force Healing Podcast. This is episode number 808, which is day 808 of consecutive blog writing and podcasting, if you consider that podcasting. So basically, this project is about journaling every single day, continuously, without hiccup. And this is day 808. So the number of episode is aligned exactly with the day that I'm journaling. And it's an amazing journey so far. It's a great habit to have. It was very difficult to establish it, but I managed to do it for 808 days. So let's keep going. As promised in previous episodes, these recordings are now just the highlights of the day. So 808th day was a second full day of my parents' visit in Ireland for a week, and it was Tuesday, which Julian didn't go to school because Monday was a kind of designated day of school that school was closed for, but he was already not feeling well, and I kind of felt that he shouldn't go, not only of avoiding being infectious in the class, but also for himself. He didn't really look good. So we decided that he will stay for another day, and see how it develops and see how it goes. But he was fit enough, in our opinion, for a walk to get some fresh air. So we decided to go on Tuesday with my parents to Glenveigh National Park. So it was about an hour and 15 minutes drive at least, about 82 kilometers from Donegal town. We drove all the way to Glenveigh, and when we reached the car park, it was very bad weather. It was miserable weather, and that's something that unfortunately happened across the whole week that my parents were in Ireland. But regardless of that, we bought the tickets for a shuttle bus to get to the Glenveigh Castle. It's like an old estate with gardens. We wanted to take the shuttle to avoid getting wet through the first segment of about 3 kilometers to the castle. We usually walk towards it, but not only it was raining, it was windy, but also it's quite boring, this part of the trail. So, and also the day is very short, so we didn't want to, sacrifice too much time before it gets dark. So we drove to the castle. Well, you can't drive with your own car. You need to leave your car in the car park, and then you can use the shuttle bus to the castle. We went to the tea rooms, which is basically a local cafe. We got some coffee and tea and some snacks there, sat for a moment, and then we enjoyed a lovely walk of about 6 kilometers, so 3 kilometers each way, I think. It's more interesting beyond the castle. So if you start from the castle and go along the valley and the lake of Glenveigh, it's much more interesting. It looks like an old druid's forest with mossy stones and old trees. And we reached the little kind of shelter house that is already abandoned, and it's not being renovated at all, but it is used for walkers and hikers as a shelter from the rain and wind, if needs be. And beside this little shack, we checked on the little oak sapling that Julian left there. We decided to seed it there, and it seems like it doesn't seem like it's growing, but it's very hard to measure because it's an oak. It's a very slow growing hardwood, but it feels like it's really deeply rooted already and very very sturdy, so it's definitely going the right way. It will be interesting to check it after 10 or 15 years, if I'm lucky to be on this planet by this time. So yeah, that was really the highlight of the day. We spent a very nice time walking and chatting and, you know, taking pictures. Maybe I will put something in a blog. And we then returned home and enjoyed some meal and further chats and time spent together. So that was the highlight. Thank you very much for watching or reading or doing both. It really helps when people are actually reading the content or listening, and I really appreciate everyone that spends time on my project, on my journaling project. Have a great rest of the day, afternoon, evening, wherever you are. Stay tuned and see you again.